Welcome to the Darren Daily After Show, where we roll up our sleeves and dig in a little deeper to the big ideas discussed in our regular episode. You ready? If your sleeves aren't already rolled up, then roll them up now. Let's get started. I've talked many times before about the power of your associations, the incredible and unconscious influence they have over your life trajectory, over everything that you do going forward. As Jim Rohn taught us, your life will become the combined average of the 5 people you hang around the most. He taught us to separate people into 3 buckets. 1, limited association. Those we can spend 2 hours with, but not 2 weeks. Or 20 minutes, but not 2 hours. Or 2 minutes, not 20 minutes. Number 2, disassociation. Those that we need to cut from our life completely. Anchors and bad influences. Not bad people, just bad for you based on where you say you want to grow. And number 3, expanded associations. While disassociation might be for some and limited association with others, and both of those are hard, this one seems to be the most difficult for people to figure out how to do. Where to find the right expanded associations that they need to help take them in the direction they want to grow to. This is what this after show is all about. The 9 types of people that you need in your expanded associations to build what I call your power tribe, your fortress of support. Here's a key note for your notes. To improve your net worth, improve your network. Your net worth will only be as great as your network. As Kiyosaki says, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everybody else looks for work. It is well known as a fact that 80% plus of all business opportunities, career opportunities, joint ventures, partnerships, dream client acquisitions, key hires, vital vendor relationships, investor relationships, etc., are filled through the network of personal relationships. So let's walk through the 9 types of people that you want to recruit into your power tribe to avail yourself to all the opportunities this abundant world has to offer. Number 1, a co-striver. A like-minded, like-ambition, and like-committed striver who also is passionately dedicated to the never-ending pursuit for better every day. Someone else who also has the relentless drive that you do. Somebody else who also has that supersized thinking and maniacal focus and is willing to unyieldingly be consistent like you do. Now, granted, there are not many people out there like that. That is why we called them the exception. But luckily for you, they are right here. They are the ones who show up every day to Darren Daily. They are the members of our Jumpstart program. They are alumni of Insane Productivity, the eFastPass program, our Hero's Journey, and most especially the alumni of our Business Masterclass. Here is where you can find these special, unusually driven, like-minded strivers. But, and this is a big old but, you can't just be a wallflower. You cannot just linger in the shadows. You have to play full out and reach out to foster real, interactive relationships with people in this community. This is true outside your learning and growth adventure as well. If you are training for a half marathon, a triathlon, a mud run, let's say, finding a co-striver on the same pursuit to journey with you is an invaluable in continuing to spur you on. Number 2, an accountability partner. This person is much more than a cohort or a co-striver. This is somebody that you will be accountable to, and they will have permission to be courageous enough to call you on your shiitake and give you the hardcore tough love right when you need it, no holds barred. The format and rhythm of an accountability call is all outlined in the Living Your Best Year Ever program. You'll see it in the Achievement Management System. Okay, number 3, a mentor. A recent study revealed that 93% of small to medium-sized enterprises attribute their success to mentors. No business leader or high achiever can succeed without the right kind of experienced guidance. So you want to seek somebody who has been there, done that, and has the results to prove it. This is the experienced guidance and mentorship that I offer you here. It is the point and purpose of the training programs that I've worked so hard to package for you. They were built to pass on to you the boons that I have collected and proven to work in my own life and on my own journey. You want to find the right mentor for you, one that you resonate with, and then go deep with that person. Don't just flitter from one person to another. Consistency, clarity, and certainty of advice is key here. Number 4, a champion or a cheerleader. We all need those people who believe in us, maybe more than we even believe in ourselves sometimes. I cannot tell you how valuable it has been to have these champions and cheerleaders in my life. Much of what I have achieved has been powered on their belief and their expectations. I didn't want to let them down. I wanted to prove them right. I wanted to live up to the person that they saw me to be, and thus I worked harder, I fought longer, and ultimately met the high bar of their belief in me. You want to find those people who will always be cheering you on, those who regularly sing your praises, those who will defend you even when you aren't in the room. I am so grateful for these people and have seen how empowering having these kind of people around you are. I have become that person to many people around me as a result. I am a big cheerleader for many of those that are close to me. And that is a big tip for you, by the way. To find champions and cheerleaders, the best way is to be a champion and cheerleader for others. You'll be surprised how people of like spirit will seek you out and champion your cause. Number 5, an Energizer. These are the kind of people who have an infectious positive energy about them. It's unexplainable, but they just light up everyone and everything around them. Even getting a text or an email from this kind of person can re-energize you or just can't be uplifted by them. I just love my Energizer friends. Number 6, an advocate. This is a leader who will go out of their way to actively advocate for you, for your career, and for your goals of any kind. You see, this is different than a mentor who is your wise counsel. This is different than your champion or cheerleader who's there to refill your belief bucket. This is somebody who actively spreads your good reputation around town and even behind your back and behind closed doors. Number 7, a super connector. Super connectors are those in privileged positions who have respected relationships with a wide network of influential people. This is one of the benefits of being a VIP at our business masterclass. Julie, our VP of VIP Relations, this is her main mission for our organization, to be a super connector between the other elites and other VIP alumni of our business masterclass. Many businesses and future-changing connections have been made because of this, including new strategic joint ventures, new businesses have been formed, businesses have been bought, and businesses have been sold as a result. Julie is extraordinary at this role because, as any super connector does, she enjoys connecting people together within our VIP community. Getting connected with a rich community like that can be one of the biggest game changers of your professional career. Number 8, a diverse thinker. These are people who think differently than you do. While you need people of like mind, you also need diverse thinkers in your power tribe. There are still people who are very good at what they do. They are still unusually driven high achievers, but they look at the world, situations, and challenges and opportunities through a very different lens. I have several people in my power tribe like this. They really help you counteract your unconscious bias and open your mind to completely new ways of thinking, seeing, and processing ideas, innovations, and decisions. They will be a key contributor to your escalation. And finally, number 9, a board of advisors. These are various people who act as models for you of where you want to grow. If you want to become a better husband, find somebody who is a fantastic husband and get them to advise you, and use them as a reference model when contemplating your own behavior. My husband advisor is somebody who is not nearly as professionally driven as I am, and we don't share many other interests. But the guy is the most world-class and an admirable husband you can imagine. I often think about how he would approach a conversation or deal with a situation as my reference model, and it helps tremendously. If you want to be a better parent, a better negotiator, a better salesperson, a better coder, project manager, leader, a healthier eater, a more devoted religious person, whatever. Find somebody who is the living embodiment of where you want to grow to and recruit them to advise you, to be a resource to call on, to get insight, clarity, and guidance from. Most often, they will not only be flattered and honored to be asked, but they will also thoroughly enjoy sharing their unique area of expertise. To help you plan and design your power tribe, I've put together a worksheet to help guide you through the process and specifically where you can find the kind of people that you're looking for. There should be a link below with this free resource. You can access it and download it for free. Once you identify who will make up your power tribe, then you want to activate them. That means being intentional about investing in these relationships. Few quick tips. Number one, schedule the time. The time to reach out, the time to connect, the time to meet and discuss. Number two, share your goals. Be forthcoming with what you're after, what you want to achieve, and why, and what new ideas, skills, or connections you need to get there. And of course, ask them about their goals and how you might be able to help and support them. And then number three, give what you want. Don't just take from your tribe. Make huge deposits into their relationship accounts. Ask them about their goals and how you might be able to support them. Ask them what new ideas, skills, or connections they need to advance their objectives. Be their best resources, their best connector, their best champion, their best advocate, their best source of energy. Because it will come back to you 10 times, I promise. So, I hope that helped. Be sure to download the Power Tribe worksheet to guide you further, and I will see you back for the rest of our series.